And there's a one-man band and he'll toot his flute for you. Come fly.
The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The San Antonio Spurs have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Clippers. Will there be an upset in Round 1? It's all coming up next.
And this is it, Game 4. You look at the Clippers. This has been a very difficult series for sure. They find themselves in a historically hopeless scenario. Down 3 games to none.
Well, at least they are here at home. Maybe these fans can light a fire under them, and they can make something out of this series.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Fox and Castle are their guards. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at the 4-man position. Fox goes in.
Man, he is so fast. Fox just needs one step, and he is practically at the rim.
Garland surveying the D. And here's Leonard from 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Outside Leonard. And Beal kicks to Collins. Vassell grabs the board.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama has got his second bucket tonight.
At well over 7 feet tall. Inside is easy money for Victor.
Here's Beal. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. That one's in, his first shot this game.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Jackson with the screen. Garland against Fox. Shoots from the elbow, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
Castle on the wing. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Beal against Fox. Beal can't get it to go. Leonard with the steal. The shot by Beal, no good.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Kicks it out to Leonard. There's the 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. Trailing by 2. Beal taking his time here. Outside Leonard. Pass to Collins. Clippers moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Leonard.
incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Spurs trail by 4. Outside Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Yeah, what a finish. He used his bounce to throw it down over the taller defender.
And the call will go against Bennedict Mathurin. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Johnson takes to Harper. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Superb focus from Harper on that shot, absorbing the contact well.
Mathurin against Johnson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Garland's checked in. 59 seconds left to play in the first. Mathurin, good.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Not an area you want to allow Harper to get to. He may be a rookie, but he can finish like a seasoned veteran.
And here's Garland for 3. Rebound by Olynyk.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the shot goes in.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Garland, no good.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Inside. And Olynyk gets it to go on the assist by Johnson.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Jacks up a 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Spurs lead by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
On the court for San Antonio, we've got Olynyk, De'Aaron Fox out there with Bryant. Then it's Luke Cornett, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Now, Garland. Lopez, right side. Back to Garland. 5 to shoot. Mathurin for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Outside Fox. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Textbook timing and positioning from Lopez around the rim. Not letting anything through.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
With the teardrop, Fox, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
That's tipped, and it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. On the wing, Mathurin. Miller kicks to Jones. Doubled by Fox. Clock at 6. The wide open look here for Garland. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Garland's got 5 points so far. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Miller. And San Antonio also making a switch. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Back to Bryant. Wembanyama against Jones. Here's Wembanyama. Easy Easy money. For Wembanyama.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Leonard. Over Barnes. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Leonard.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Outside Bryant. A 3 from Wembanyama. Buries the long-range jumper. Wembanyama has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 5 assists tonight. A drive by Bryant, and Bryant throws it down.
And that's one of Fox's strengths, trying to involve his teammates first. A really good passer who wants to play for his... Got it.
And here's Garland for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Lopez with the steal. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Left side, Mathurin. Jones, no one around him. Offline with his 3. Fox passes to Wembanyama. It's stolen by Mathurin. Leonard finds Jones. And that one drops for him.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. For the Clippers, Jackson, he's checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Jones. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Garland. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Champagne's checked in. Vassell comes in for Barnes. Stephon Castles checked in for Bryant. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. And here's Vassell from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Vassell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs. Leonard kicks to Beal. The shot. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. 1:27 left to play in the first half. And here's Vassell from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard with no one around. That 3 off the mark.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Harper in the corner. Nice ball from by San Antonio. And here's Vassell from the arc. A second chance effort. Wembanyama. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And they continue to control the glass.
Harper with the steal. The finish. And Harper slams it in.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
Clippers trail by 9. Leonard the pass to Jackson. Now Beal. He's guarded by Harper. The shot by Beal, no good.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
The 3 ball. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 7 points in the game.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
They need this. And it's Leonard missing. Castle on the wing. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Beal's got his second bucket.
Nice read. sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And we finished one half of basketball. It's San Antonio. They lead by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't...
I like what they're doing in transition, pushing the pace, getting up court before the defense gets set, just like I used to do.
Little revisionist history. All right, though. Okay. An interesting post. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Bradley Beal is out there with Garland. And it's Jackson in at the center. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Terrific finish from Fox. One of the more explosive guards that we have in the league.
Outside, Beal. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Vassell. Leonard, no luck.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Clippers trail by 14. Outside, Beal. Collins kicks to Leonard. Shoots over Vassell. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Collins.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Pass to Vassell. Now, Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
Here's Beal. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
No one near him. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
It's Vassell on the wing. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Vassell's got 6.
Yeah, nice shot by Vassell. Really good three-point shooter.
Here's Leonard. Kawhi, confident inside.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Here's Wembanyama. And the rejection by Jackson. And here's Vassell from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Vassell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Beal from long range. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Fox. Great D that time from Beal. Clippers trail by 12. Here's Leonard. The drive from Leonard. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Driving in. Castle misses. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. Can't cash in from close range. It's Fox with the drive. Here's Castle. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for San Antonio. Barnes comes in for Stephon Castle. Jackson, a screen on Barnes. Down low, and stolen by Vassell. Fox passes to Barnes.
Wow, he got whacked on that. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Luke Cornett. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Victor Wembanyama. Johnson's checked in for Devin Vassell. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Jones for three. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists now in this one.
Nice, unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Lopez, he's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Beal. And it's Mathurin missing.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Here's Harper, and the layup's good off the glass. Harper's got 10 points in the game.
The strength of this rookie, Harper, getting to the rim.
Lopez, a screen on Harper. Pass to Leonard. And he uses the glass on the layup. Leonard's got 20 points.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Into the lane, and Harper slams it in.
I love the way in which Harper's attacking right now, finding the soft spots.
Clippers trail by 16. Knocks it loose. Harper with the steal. To the inside, Plumlee, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Plumlee's got his second basket of the night. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Just 4 to shoot. Good on the shot. He's got 22.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Harper, and Harper slams it in.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Leonard. It's good. Leonard's got 12 points here in the second half.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
And here is Garland from deep three-point land. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Spurs lead by 18. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. On the court right now for the Spurs, Bryant is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Cornett in at center. working down the middle.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And it's Lopez at the elbow. Pass to Garland. And he makes good on the layup. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Barnes passes to Bryant. Spurs passing it around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Champagne's checked in, and it's Vassell in for Harrison Barnes. It's Garland with the ball for the Clippers. It's an 18-point game.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
It's Vassell on the wing. Covered by Miller. And Vassell is good for 3. And the Spurs lead by 19.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just...
In the end, down hard!
Oh, stop.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Drop up 2 there.
And the potential Castle has is intriguing. When he's scoring like this, you wonder how dominant he can be moving forward.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's Fox with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Here's Castle. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Benedict Mathurin.
And what makes Castle so difficult to guard is that he keeps defenders off balance with this constant change in pace.
And so Castle nails them both.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
That's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornett. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Garland against Harper. The tray. The rebound by Champagnie. Champagnie's got 6 rebounds in the game. Wembanyama, right side. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. Leonard with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. And then Leonard with the dunk.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Right side Harper. Here's Vassell. That falls. Nice speed that time from Harper. Harper's got 4. Now tonight.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Devin Vassell.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch. Here's Garland. Outside Collins. And it's Beal in the corner. Los Angeles with another miss.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Harper's shot is good.
A solid three-point shooter. Harper's looking to upgrade that part of his game.
Leonard kicks to Collins. There's Beal with the three. And it's Harper with the rebound. San Antonio's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. The shot's good from Plumlee.
The court awareness improving with time. Johnson with a great pass there.
The three from Garland. San Antonio with the rebound.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Spurs.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Dylan Harper.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play. Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Here's Leonard from 8 feet away. He drops it in.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. Pass to Olynyk. Here is Plumlee. Back to Olynyk. Now here's Harper. For three. He can't get that one to fall. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. What a performance through the entire first round. Drake sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.